On the eve of the 3-year anniversary of the Russia-Ukraine war, Russia launched several waves of overnight missile and drone attacks on Ukraine, targeting Kyiv and other cities. A civilian was killed and several residential buildings and cars were damaged in the capital. Ukraine's Air Force says Russia fired a record 267 drones, the highest since the start of the war. 138 were shot down, while 119 disappeared from radars after being jammed. Ukraine claimed Russia also launched 3 ballistic missiles. On the ground, Russia claims to have captured Novoli-Ubovka in Luhansk and struck military airfields, drone storage facilities and training sites. Ukraine says it repelled 54 attacks in the last 24 hours, including 21 near Pokrovsk. Russian President Vladimir Putin says strengthening the armed forces remains a top priority as he marked Defender of the Fatherland Day.
Уважаемые товарищи,
Dear comrades, today, in the face of rapid changes in the world, our strategic course towards strengthening and developing the armed forces remains unchanged. We will continue to improve the combat capabilities of the Army and Navy, their combat readiness as an essential component of ensuring Russia's security, a guarantee of its sovereign present and future, and its progressive development. Ensuring the real needs of the troops participating in the special military operation is among the absolute priorities.
потребностей войск, участвующих в специальной военной операции.
Meanwhile, according to the Russian Izvestia publication, quoted the Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs of the Russian Federation, Sergei Ryabkov, stating that the second stage of Russian-American negotiations will take place at the level of heads of departments. And according to reports, Trump-Putin talks will be held on February 25th in Saudi Arabia. The first round took place on February 18th. The follow-up meeting is being planned in a third country. The Kremlin says Putin-Trump dialogue will be promising, even as Russia continues to pound Ukraine on the eve of the 3rd anniversary of their war. The Kremlin says they will never sell captured Ukrainian territories. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has called for unity between the US and Europe to achieve lasting peace. This comes in the wake of Donald Trump's pro-Moscow turn. Reports suggest Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov will visit Turkey on Monday. And according to another statement, Lavrov will hold talks in Ankara with his Turkish counterpart Hakan Fidan on Ukraine war. Turkey, a member of NATO, wants to play a leading role in bringing to an end the hostilities, as it tried to do in March 2022 by twice hosting direct negotiations between Moscow and Kiev. Our correspondent Anas Malik is on the ground in Ukraine, closely tracking the developments around the country in its ongoing war with Russia. He has sent us this report from the front lines in Donbass.
Well, we're in the base bunker, or one of the base bunkers of the 21st Mechanized Company, which is responsible for A, fighting, and B, giving logistical support to the Ukrainian soldiers here at the front lines. We're about some kilometers away from the main front lines, where the battle for Chasivyr is currently raging on between the Russian occupation forces, as they say, and the Ukrainian defense forces. And this particular company is responsible for giving both logistical support and ground support for the Ukrainian forces trying to repel the advancement from the Russian side. Anas Malik in Donbass at the front lines in Ukraine for Beyond World is One.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.